Two female rappers get into it. We're going to talk about that. Plus our guest, Kadeyjah, right
What's up,
here
y'all?
on the radio show Reloaded, coming up next.
Thank you.
I really, really wanna get close to you. Ooh, I really, really wanna get close to you. Ooh.
What to do? Welcome to the radio show Reloaded. It's your homeboy Dundee making it happen, man. Another hot show in the can. Done. Ditto. Over. Finagle as usual. Man, Mary slide that camera around like we always do. Come on, give it to your boy right here. Mary wrapped it up. Hot show in the building. MD wrapping it up as well. Make Sean in the building.
Make Sean.
There you go. Oh, Marshawn. Why can't I say his name, man?
Oh, I thought it was
Your name has been changed,
It
sir.
is
Right?
changed.
It has been changed.
And we got our guest DJ Dimples in the building tonight, man. Yeah, Dimples is right here. We're gonna say a few words to her in just a little bit, but we do got to start the whole thing off with our guest tonight, man. Kadeyjah, right?
What's up, y'all? What's up? Nothing much. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Loving the vibe.
Loving the vibe.
My cheeks hurt from smiling so much, y'all making me blush.
Really?
Yeah.
Or when you get used to it, our cheeks hurt.
I can't get used to it. It hurts, okay?
You know, we get dimples like dimples. That's what happens.
There you go.
When
Join the team.
Keep smiling.
All right.
Yeah, so tell us about Kadeyjah. Tell us about you.
What do y'all want to know?
I want to know about your music. What's going
Okay,
on with you?
I mean, pretty much, you know, I'm just going with the flow. I'm allowing my creative juices to flow, working on my writing and everything, you know, trying to record some more stuff soon, so I'm trying to get that done. Also, I'm just, sorry, I can't.
It's all right. No, it's all right. You do you.
Okay, yeah, so, pretty much just going with vibes.
Let me make her feel comfortable, okay? Here. All right, now.
Nah, that's
You see,
making
with
me
your
worse.
phone.
No,
It's amazing. All y'all can talk in your phone like it's nothing. But you got a little camera.
No,
you
but
can
okay,
have. So let me put the phone here and make
All
you
right.
feel comfortable.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, but seriously though, you know, I'm just loving the whole, just getting into all this, radio shows and everything like that, and I'm so thankful and grateful, and I'm gonna just remain humble through all of this because, you know, it's gonna pay off. You know?
Oh, it's gonna pay off. We talked about that on the radio show. Take a look. That's right. We talked about Kadeyjah and what she got going on. We played the song. What's the song called?
Close to you.
Oh yeah, close to you. Huh?
Why are you so close to me?
Hey, excuse me. I can't help it if I like being around beautiful women. Why I gotta suffer? Why I gotta pay a price for that? That's how you make me feel. Yeah, man.
Well, thank you.
Okay, it's all good.
All right.
Yeah. So tell us about that song and
Okay, so Close to You, you know, it's about, I mean, basically I wrote it off of a little bit of feeling that I had, and so I just extended it with a few more words. That song, it wasn't really deep down from the heart, but there is some real emotion in there, as well as my other single, Try a Little. Now that one digs a little deeper, you know, into my love life and everything, and so I'm trying to keep it sincere, which is the best way I can write right now, which is something I'm also working on. I've loved music all my life. You know, I grew up on music. This is not new to me. The only thing that's new is actually getting out there, writing, you know, working on my writing, getting in the studio more, and then getting out there, you know, as far as, you know, like this, radio shows and stuff like that. Right. This is the only thing that's new, but music is not new to me. Okay. You know, but me doing it myself is new. Okay. And honestly, right now, it's not as hard as it, you know, maybe I'm not working hard enough. Yeah, maybe I'm not working hard enough, but yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to them because they make it so easy. Love that. Like, that song was appealing to me because when I was growing up, you know, listening to music 24/7, literally, she was one of the artists I listened to, and I can honestly say, listening to her and all the other artists I was listening to, they taught me how to, like, sing and, like, just harmonize in different type of ways. So I love Maya.
Nice.
But I'm trying to venture off as well into my music and just expand the variety and learn how to write variety, as well as collaborate with people and just a new sound. You know, not taking too much away from who I truly am, because I love R&B, I love soul. You know, Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker, and all those lovely people. Mary, everybody. You know, that's who I grew up on. So
that's what's up.
I want to keep those vibes. So
no
hopefully, I want to make some music that makes somebody cry. You know.
Okay, I don't want to cry. You know. I'll just tear up a little bit, but it's all good.
He did that to wipe that sweat.
It's all good. We're going to take this quick time out, and when we come back, man, we got more with Kadeyjah. Plus, we're going to bring in Dimples. We're going to talk to our guest DJ for the night. More to come. Strictly Independent as always, right here on the radio show Reloaded.
Peace, what's up, y'all? This is John B, and you know I'm tuned into the radio show right now, man.
This is DJ Battle Cat, and I'm giving love and shout out to the radio show. Peace and love, West Coast.
Yo, what's up? It's DA to the Z. Shout out to the radio show. Smoke weed, though. It's good. It's good. Shout out to the radio show.
Diamond and silk, silk and diamond, and we are the real LA girls. Shouts out to the radio show. Hey.
Late night, should be here with you. Baby, I get deja vu, but it don't feel right. Only one thing to do, I'ma hit your line, just call the girl, come over here. Called you up, it's your number still. Girl, you know I don't care about him. You don't pick up, I text you this, and I feel it again. That deja vu. Feel like we been here before, don't it make you wonder how it'd be if we ain't go under situations change. I'm ready to move.
Ooh, I really, really wanna get close to you. Ooh, I really, really wanna
What's up,
get
y'all? This is your girl Kadeyjah, and I want y'all to request my single "Close to You" on the radio show.
Ooh, close to you.
The radio show back at it again in the streets of Los Angeles at the BET premiere of the Bobby Brown story. Of course, you know all Hollywood turned out for it, and the radio show, of course, was in the building. A lot of entertainers, a lot of stars.
It was awesome. The rehearsal and preparation process was just everything. And I feel honored to be able to be a part of a story that's highly anticipated.
It's a blessing to be a part of this movie and to help Bobby Brown tell his story.
New Edition themselves was in the building, of course, you know, supporting Bobby Brown.
Tune in to the radio show.
And it was an outstanding night. Hey, check your local listens for on BET to check out the Bobby Brown story. And if you want the radio show there to cover your event, inbox us. And if we ain't got nothing to do, we'll come through. Every week we highlight another event here on the radio show.
Ooh, close to you.
No, to still hold it down. Videotaping right there, live on Instagram. So we doing our
We
Instagram
doing
live
it
tonight.
2-in-1, baby.
2-in-1 tonight. You're the first one we've done this with. So,
Well, that's everything. You see, I bring in new energies, okay?
Yeah.
New ideas and everything. No, you know,
Right.
not trying to. Anyway, next.
No, shade on it.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, it's all good. But come on, we got our guest DJ
Dimples.
tonight, Dimples. So,
What up,
Dimples, how you
people?
doing?
How y'all was doing?
Well, very good, very good.
Okay.
Now, I'm trying to make sure I get everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure the hair is right.
Yeah, make sure
I
they
love
get
it. By
You
the
know
way.
what I'm saying? Shout out to
I'm gonna
the
try that.
stylist, you know what I'm
Maybe a
saying?
different color, but I'm
You
gonna
know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shell. You did that, girl. You got me right for the show. Hey, y'all.
Right. So you came through and did the whole hour with us. So what do you think about the radio show and the whole thing so far?
I mean, it's just a true blessing, you know, especially to see us as a people come together when it comes down to music. Everybody loves music no matter what it is, independent, high charge, low charge, medium charge. We're all expanded together and we're eclectic no matter how we come about it. So I'm very excited to be here and I am glad you had me.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll get you down here again real soon.
Oh, I will definitely come and be ready and on time. You know?
That's what's up. I
Not
like
CPT,
that.
but
I like that on time.
I'll be on time.
Yeah.
You know?
So what you think about Kadeyjah?
Oh, she's a beautiful young lady. She's awesome. Just her music, I was over there humming. I thought she was gonna bust the song out with me, and I was gonna say, "Ooh, close to you," but you didn't do that song. You did something else. You know what I'm saying? I was humming, ready for that one. You know, mentally.
Well, you know what? You ain't got to be mental about it. You can go ahead and make it happen right now. So we.
I don't know all the words.
Okay.
I'ma just ooh.
Now, I think she know the words.
You know, we gonna have a session.
Go ahead.
Just a little bit. Just repeat after her.
Repeat after her.
Go ahead.
I'm not prepared.
Ooh, I really, really wanna get close to you.
I really, really wanna get close to you. All right, yeah, that's as much as I got. See, we ain't got all the other stuff, but we're gonna get the rest of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my download. I'm gonna do my download
Come back,
so I
come
can
back.
have it when I
Come to the
back and be
showcase.
all right.
Come to the showcase.
Come on the 29th. She gonna do it there on the 29th. Hey, check this out. We talked about the whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj thing. As you know, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B got into it. Nicki Minaj got a lump on her head. There's been rumors going around that Nicki Minaj has been rumored not to want to work with certain artists that work with Cardi B. So I asked the ladies tonight, what did y'all think about that? So, what do y'all think about that? Are the artists wrong by not working with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B together? Or should they heed Nicki Minaj's thing and respect it and don't work with Cardi B? Or where do y'all feel about all that?
Let me just say something before I lose it because I tend to do that. I would work with Nicki first and then work with somebody else that she's claimed to not want me to work with, because at the end of the day, like Dimples was saying, you know, why stop the money? I'm not gonna stop my money. So if you're telling me not to work with somebody, I'm gonna just work with you first and then I'll work with them next. And then if you don't want to work with me after that, I already got my one hit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Nicki's already had these inclines with other people, but you know, at the end of the day, if that's what you choose to do, go ahead and sit down and do your radio show, Nicki. But Cardi B gonna get that, okay? Just let her be.
I love you, Nicki.
Let her live her best life.
I don't love you, but I love your music.
We talked about that on the radio show.
Now, the beef that y'all have, then y'all just gonna have to have that separate. Now, if you don't want to work with me, that's fine. But to you know, diminish my money on the side for me to be able to work with either Travis Scott, oops, sorry, Nicki, had to get you there. You know, if I wanted to, you know, work with anybody else that you felt like was gonna work with you at the end after working with me, how dare you?
Yeah.
You stopping my money. You got enough. Didn't you say your money long?
Right.
That's just me.
Right. Mary, what do you think about that? I mean, it's sort of holding another woman down. You know, there's a woman pride thing and holding women down, or what do you think about that?
Like I said, I wouldn't do that. You know, Nicki Minaj, if you out there doing that, it's wrong. Like, you shouldn't have to control people on, like Dimples said, where the money's coming in. And if I was her, I wouldn't do that, because that's actually going to take all her money away. Rappers are not going to care. They want something that sells. They want people hitting the charts. Cardi B hitting billboards right now. I'm sorry, everybody's going to want to work with that.
Right.
So unless you're hitting billboard songs, they're not going to even be worried about what you're saying.
That's right.
That's right. We talked about the whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B thing. So we go ahead and get up out of here in just a few moments. Go ahead and give the shout outs where we go. You go first.
Just all kind of love, man. You know, I got people in Atlanta, I got people in Louisiana. I love all y'all, my children, my family. Bam, Shell, you know, you did that, girl. You know, I had to give you that.
She did.
Yeah, don't touch too hard, you know. You know the rules. You know the rules of the black woman house. Don't you even start.
I messed up. I want to fall on that.
Before he was doing all that. But anyway, other than that, my children, my fam, I love y'all to pieces. My love bug, my honey. Y'all know who y'all. Love you.
I want to give a huge shout out to just everyone who's been supporting me, you know, everyone who's been standing behind me, everyone who if y'all knew the story of how all this started, y'all would be like, you know what, let me get up on the Craigslist. But anyway, yeah, so I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been there. My boyfriend, I love you, you know, even though we've been going through what we've gone through. I love you, babe. And just everybody.
All right, well, that's everybody. That's a lot of love out there for everybody. And I love you. We all love you. We love Mary. We love Indeed. We love Marshawn. All right, we'll see you. Radio Show Reloaded.
touch my body.